Hi, my name is Kathleen. This is my first YouTube video ever. I retired almost 2 years ago. I'm 62 years old now. I'm trying to live off my Social Security now and my retirement paycheck. My dog is freaking out. Okay, I had to cut out a part of my video. And so I'm making another little part of it to explain what I'm doing today. I'm just gonna make a casserole, kind of, or like a stovetop meal. The dish is usually a stuffed bell pepper, but I'm using garden bell peppers that I had chopped up. So I'm just doing a on the stove skillet recipe that's really simple and inexpensive. Okay, I just want to go over the ingredients real quick. Chopped onions, leftovers, plus I pulled out a smallish onion. Bell peppers, I'm just going to see what they look like in the pan. These are the only thing from my garden. I have a bunch of other stuff in my freezer that I need to use up that I froze from my garden. A can of tomato sauce, and then ground chicken. So I'm making, rice. I forgot the rice. I have leftover rice, which is the reason for me making this dish, because I wanted to use up the rice that I had made the other day. It's Chewy, hush. What are you barking at, buddy? Sorry. So I wanted to use up the rice and the bell peppers, and I got ground chicken. Are you done barking? I got ground chicken instead of ground beef because it's cheaper. So just as a side note, I save all my vegetable peelings and then I take them out into the garden. I don't really compost them. I just dig a hole in one of my garden beds, and then I let them decompose on their own. I do have a compost bin, one of those ones you turn, but I don't use it because I'm too lazy to turn it every day. Okay, so I'm starting by cooking the chicken. And I think the only seasoning I'm going to put in here is salt and pepper later. This is just a pound of ground chicken. I like the flavor better than turkey. was almost half the price of ground beef the last time I went into the store. Okay, gonna let that cook a little more and I'll come back. Okay, the chicken's starting to cook, so I'm gonna add the onions in here. Are starting to get clear. And I have the bell peppers. So you can hear me. Salt and pepper. I should have thawed the bell peppers out, I guess, but I didn't. It's okay. They'll still cook. So I think I only need one bag. I have, I think 5 or 6 more bags I need to use up this winter. I had a really weird, super productive year in the garden with bell peppers and eggplants. I don't know why. Maybe because it was we had a drought, but they both really overproduced. I've never had so many eggplant and bell peppers in my garden. It's usually really super wet here and humid, and not this past summer. Well, it was hot and humid, but it was also dry. Not enough rainfall. So usually this dish is, you keep the bell peppers whole and you cut the tops out, the stem out, and clean it out, and then you put the meat mixture inside with tomato sauce, and we cook it. Some people put cheese on theirs. I love cheese, but I don't put cheese on mine. So it's basically the same ingredients, it's just, I think it's easier and it tastes just as good this way. So you just keep cooking it until the bell peppers are cooked. Still got a ways to go because I still have to add the rice and the tomato sauce, and then try it to make sure it tastes good. Okay. I'm going to put the tomato sauce in here. You can use tomato paste and water if you want, if that's all you've got. And Chewy, my dog, keeps barking at the neighbor who is outside in like 20-something degree weather mowing his grass for some reason. I don't know why. Because I don't think the grass is growing right now. I don't understand people, but Chewy doesn't like it. And the rice. Buddy, are you okay? You okay, Chew? All right. Yeah. Calm down. Go lay down. That man is allowed to mow his grass in his yard. So the meat was about a pound. I didn't measure anything. Unless I'm following somebody else's recipe, I don't measure stuff. I just cook. So there was about a pound of the ground chicken, not turkey. And I might have used 2 cups of rice. So I think that's enough rice. I tried to use as much as I could. I don't like wasting food. I'm gonna try it. It's good. It's really good. It's very basic. But it used up some of my garden stuff and leftover rice, so that was good. I'll let this cool down, and then I'm going to put it into freezer dishes. So I don't have to try and eat it. I'm here by myself, so I don't want to have to try and eat all of it by myself. Over the next week, or however long this is going to last, because there's a lot of it. You want to go outside with me, Chew? You want to go look at the garden? Huh? Let's go look at the garden. Got some thyme in there and strawberries. Berries. kale did not survive. So chives froze. They'll be back. They'll come back in the spring. What are you doing, buddy? Ready to go back in? It's cold out there. So I watch a lot of other YouTubers, gardeners, and frugal people, and people who like to travel. And the gardeners sometimes are out there working in their garden in the cold, in the winter time. As you can see from my really trashed garden, I don't do that. Yeah, it's too cold for me. I'm old and I don't like being cold. My hands right now are in my pockets because it's really cold. But if it warms up to 50 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I will go out there and like gather the leaves and put them in my beds. I use it as mulch in the wintertime, and I didn't cover up my strawberries like I usually do. So I'm hoping they make it through the spring, the winter, till spring. They usually do. Most of them survive, so we'll see. I did get a bag of leaves. I do have a huge oak tree in the yard, and I get a lot of leaves from it. I did get about 4 bags from an old friend of mine. She lives across town, and we gathered up the leaves in her yard. I used to live across the street from her, and the big oak tree in front of that house where I used to live, where I used to rent, always drops its leaves in her yard. So I went over there and helped her gather them up, and I took them here. I still have one more bag to distribute in my garden. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and then when it's really cooled off, I'm gonna freeze part of it, and then I'll take you Monday and show you some Christmas lights. I don't know, I'm gonna try and upload a video once a week. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I've never what do you call it, uploaded and then I don't know that word, the word you use to fix the video so there's not weird things. God, I can't remember that word. Do you forget words? I forget words. That's one reason I retired, because I was a nurse and That's not good. I was a telephone care nurse, and it's not really good when you're on the phone trying to talk to a patient and you can't think of a word that you're trying to get across to them. So yeah, that and quite a few other things were the reasons I retired early. I retired at 60. I'm kind of glad I did. Things at work apparently I haven't gotten much better, and now not sure those people are gonna have a job. It's kind of scary what's going on right now, and what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go for now. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate at all, have a nice week. I'm gonna try and do that video on Monday with my daughter. I don't know if she's gonna want to be on camera, but she's gonna drive and we're gonna go around and look at the Christmas lights in Lexington. And that's about it. Hope y'all have a nice day. Bye.